Hi everyone, my name is Lauren Shaw and I'm at the BSW program at the University of Alabama at Birmingham, and this is my Service Learning Digital Poster presentation. I'm in the Social Work Practice 2 lab class and Dr. Hitchcock is my instructor. The agency that I partnered with for my service learning project was ECHA, or End Child Hunger in Alabama. And their mission is to ensure that every child in Alabama has access to nutritious foods so that they can develop into healthy, educated, and productive adults. And I've included their logo so that you can see what that looks like. The purpose of this service project, um, I served ECHA by researching and verifying community food resources in the various counties in Alabama. And what that means is I used a tool called Airtable that lists all of the food resources like food pantries, bagged lunches, senior nutrition sites by county in Alabama, and verified that phone number, point of contact, organization, hours of operation were correct. And so information from Airtable goes over to the ECHA website so that anyone who wants to look at resources in their county can go there to see what's available. My service learning experience helped address food accessibility by making sure information on ECHA's website was accurate and helpful. The community impact of this project was that I helped verify information accuracy related to food resource access. Sometimes it's really difficult to even know what's available in your area, let alone know what days and times they operate and who to call if you have questions. I really like ECHA's format because it's a big Alabama map broken down by counties. You can click by where you live, and it lists out any information that is available for an agency. And I was one of the people behind the scenes that personally verified, I would estimate, over 75 food resources easily. I primarily researched food pantries and senior nutrition across various counties in Alabama. Some of the challenges, rewards, and my reflection on the process, an obstacle that hindered me was how available some information was at times, and the ability to follow up with some of the food resources. I believe that COVID has been challenging for everyone, and we're seeing some of the challenges come out through the ECHA research process, with some of the food distribution locations closing down and not really having time to change their information online. And so some of the challenges were finding accurate information to know if a location was still in operation, or if it had closed, or if its hours were modified. I was able to email and call locations directly, but sometimes just communication may not have been super followed up on, and so sometimes that was a challenge. But I feel like I'm a strong researcher and I was able to locate helpful information, and in some instances was able to find additional resources that weren't listed, so people in different counties were able to have a better accurate listing of places that they could get healthy food. I understand how each county needs the same things now and how accessible resources are by area, and I think ECHA does a really great job connecting people to resources. And I plan to continue learning about resource accessibility and how access to nutrition impacts other areas of physical and mental health as I go forward in my social work education and career. Speaking of academic learning, this experience supported learning about social work ethics that has been continuous throughout the BSW program and certainly part of this class. This experience enhanced the course materials, discussion boards, being able to talk to my peers definitely helped enhance my learning experience. And the course materials helped me identify challenges and resources that I could ask for help if I ran into a challenge. My ability to see how essential food access is can be attributed to my service learning experience. I think this graphic that I've included of the 4 children is powerful. 1 in 4 of Alabama's children do not know where they're going to get their next meal. That's a startling statistic, and each is doing work to ensure that every child has access to nutritious foods. I would like to acknowledge ECHA, the program in Auburn University, for spearheading this fantastic organization, Mallory Goodman and Allison Drew at ECHA for supporting me and helping support the program, Dr. Hitchcock at UAB for all of her support throughout the BSW program in this class, and Perusall and Airtable, the tools that I used to complete my service learning experience.